making some breakfast right now, eating one of these sweet and salty nut Nature Valley bars. Got some cage-free eggs with no hormonas. Those are going to be cooked up in a minute. Right now we got the potatoes going, so breakfast. Got some stuff to do today, some video editing, some food shopping, some training. Got a squat in just a little bit, so back home, back on the vlogs. Just some white potato and a little omelet, and we're gonna hope that we didn't ruin this and overcook the yolk. So let's see if we get that there runny yolk. No, we overcooked it. We failed. Gym time. Just pulled up to the gym. We have some squats to do, right? Yep. We got some squats, some other lower body stuff, and some upper body stuff as well. Some, I believe, arms, shoulders, something like that. So we are going to get in there. It actually looks somewhat empty today, so hopefully there's a few squat racks available so we can get in and get out. Alright, how many of you guys know the feel when you're just trying to find the right song to pump you up and every song that comes on just isn't the right one? I've actually, fun fact, I've been using the same playlist, at least some of the same songs, for years and years now, and here and there I'll add a new song to my gym playlist, but I really need to just totally revamp that whole thing. And I have a YouTube playlist talking about some of the gym music that I like, but I guess I just get sick of it at this point, listening to the same stuff over and over again. So definitely something that I need to change up a bit. But anyway, we have front squats today. We have 185 on the bar, which was feeling really good. It was for 5 sets of 5, and as always, working on form and really happy with the way things are going. Depth is there. The only thing I really want to work on is keeping that front rack position a little bit higher, and it looks good right here, but towards the later sets, I started to kind of roll my shoulders a little bit forward. And I know a lot of people have been suggesting it, and I appreciate the feedback to use lifting straps and just hold them, so that's something I will definitely try out. But other than that, this actually feels really good for me, and it forces me to really think about thoracic extension and really just get in that upright position. So like I said, overall the 5x5 with 185 felt really good, and just looking forward to getting stronger with this movement. Alright, so after squats, moved on to some walking lunges, 4 sets of 15, and following that was just a bunch of arm volume, which we did not film as the camera was dying, but I did turn into Brittany on the way back from these lunges because I did so many of them. But that pretty much ended that part of the workout, so enjoy the rest of the vlog, guys, and there's a little bit more squat footage coming later on. Alright, we just finished up at the gym, and hey, eyes over here. And we figured we were gonna go food shopping at this place that just opened a week ago, Fairway. So apparently these are pretty cool. I'm not sure if they're a New York thing or if they're worldwide or whatever the case is, but this one just opened and I've never been there before, so we are going to see what kind of food they got inside. Wheeling baskets. Welcome to 2014. Sun-dried tomatoes, marinated mushrooms, artichokes, olives. Chicken and ribs.
Mushroom and spinach lasagna.
For all my fellow beer drinkers out there, you can make your own 6-pack. So overall impression of Fairway, pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. I would say it's really the same thing as Whole Foods, if you have a Whole Foods around you. A lot of natural, organic, gluten-free, paleo, shit like that.
Yeah, a little expensive.
Yeah, definitely on the pricier side, but that's the way those kind of stores are. But yeah, I would definitely come back. It was one of those like overwhelming stores where you go in there and you know you could easily walk out spending 300 bucks. So just keep that in mind. It's just like a Whole Foods, but something different, something cool. So that's pretty much it. Not bad. Alright, just showered and everything, about to eat dinner. Stepped outside just because of how nice it is out. I know you can't see the weather. You can see that the sky is clear, but it's nice and cool out. I actually have a zip up on, but shorts. And it's just beautiful. So I think we're going to make some dinner and eat outside. That's what's going to happen. August 1st, officially on week 3 of the program. One more week on this microcycle, and starting off the workout with 2 count pause squats. So at the bottom in the hole, about a 2-second pause, working with 185 pounds here, which is what you saw in the prior workout, but that was for a 5x5 with no pause. So kept the weight the same to see how it would feel with the pause, and overall, again, feeling really damn good. So pause squats are going very well. Front squats, again, still a newer movement to me, but something that I'm really happy with, and the progression is definitely there. So I just look forward to getting stronger in these over time. It looks like from this angle, my knees are going very far past my toes, which you'll see from another angle that's not the case, although knee travel is not necessarily a bad thing. There are a lot of different things to keep in mind when either front or back squatting. One of them, very important, is to avoid lumbar flexion as much as possible. And I know for some people, biomechanically, there is going to be a little bit of butt wink. Some people use that stretch reflex and bounce out of the bottom. That is not something that I do with my lower back injury. So as you can see here, the knees aren't going too far over the toes, and I'm hitting depth without any lumbar flexion. So again, happy with the way the squats are progressing. All right, so after the front squats, we had some dumbbell shoulder press, and a lot of people ask me, am I on a legs push pull or an upper lower? I'm not on any kind of program like that. So I know to some people it's weird hitting shoulders after squats or deadlifting and then doing some pull-ups or whatever the case is. That's just the way my program was created by the strength guys. So it's not a typical program that you could find online. It was actually created for myself. So following those were some lateral raises, which I did not get a chance to film, and then moved on to some incline dumbbell curls. Now, if you really want to, you could do these alternating. I just choose to do both arms at the same time and get that little bit of a stretch reflex at the bottom, as you can see there. So I'm not swinging the weight for momentum. I'm taking advantage of using the incline bench and getting more of a range of motion than I would if I was just doing standing curls. So these are a great exercise as well. All right, so finishing off my workout, I hit up some overhead tricep extensions. Now this can be done simply using a dumbbell, also known as a French press or behind the head press. You could do them lying, you could do skull crushers. Any of that works if you're trying to hit the long head of your triceps. And the long head of your triceps is something that's hit when you are in shoulder extension. And I know a lot of people focus on close grip bench press, tricep push downs, dips, but those are hitting the lateral and medial head mostly with minimal long head involvement. So if you really want to hit that long head and put some mass on those triceps, focus on an exercise that includes shoulder extension as well. All right, just came home from the gym to another package from my friends over at Quest. So let's open it up and see what we got inside. Got some paper, some plastic, and I'm assuming, yes, some more of these protein chips. So the barbecue, the cheddar and sour cream, and the sea salt. So huge thank you to everyone over at Quest. Honestly, I can't say enough good things about the company. I've been working with them for a while now, been doing a lot of expos for them, and they've been taking care of me, as you guys can see, and a lot of big things to come in the future. So thanks again everyone at Quest. You guys know I appreciate it.
These are actually top sirloin, and this is chicken.
Is that mushroom?
Yeah,
yes.
We got mushrooms, peppers, red peppers, green peppers, sweet yellow onions.
Taco dip, cheeses, olives.
I'm just leaving it in there to be warm.
What is it, pita?
It's just pita for you remember the little green things you got us for Christmas?
Yeah.
With that stuff. So I put and I use the
Almost done grilling.
Almost done. Damn good though.
How many people we feeding?
Oh,
like, what,
4.
20? 30? Nah, it's 4.
Nice.
Window, like my whole back wall is like windows. In the middle of the night, every single night, I just hear the on my